What is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? This is your boy Is Nefarious here, and I'm here for the beginning of a new series. Hopefully, we could get through the season. We are in season 3 of the Premier Madden League. If you follow this channel and you've been watching the videos before, we like to do Premier Madden League content as far as team videos. We haven't done one this cycle yet. It's been 2 seasons. We're in the 3rd season. Last cycle we had the Pittsburgh Steelers. This cycle we have the New England Patriots. So as you know, if you're a Madden guy, it was a uphill battle for us. It was an uphill battle to try to build this team to get it to Madden standards. So without further ado, let's jump into and get you caught up to where we are right now. Season 1, we had the regular roster. We just occurred draft picks by trading Damian Harris. We traded Devin McCourty. We traded Jonathan Jones, OBJ. We ended up with about 11, 12 picks, something like that, to kind of rebuild this team. We ended up going, I believe, 2-15 in the season. So we ended up with the 2nd overall pick. We traded that, got more picks, top 10 pick, and then also a later pick, and I think it was 18 or 20. From there, we had another bad season. Our rookies weren't developed yet. We were struggling to really get anything going. Still didn't have our QB because we didn't draft one. We were still rocking with Mac Jones, who hasn't really done much for us. And then we we made a few more trades. We ended up with 3rd overall pick, a couple 2nd rounds, 3rd round, and we made more draft picks there, and we finally got our QB. So without further ado, let's jump into the team to kind of catch you up where it is, where we're at as far as roster-wise. Starting with the quarterbacks, we have Caleb Williams. We just drafted Caleb Williams last Friday. In the PML draft. As you can see, 93 throw power. He's got 93 speed, 90 acceleration. He's ready out the gate to make a difference. Definitely better than having Mac Jones. So we got Caleb Williams, Teddy Bridgewater, Joe Milton. Joe Milton we took with a draft pick last season. Just to take a shot. Nothing really happened. We traded Mac Jones. Mac Jones actually helped us get Najee Harris. So we got Aaron Jones, who we got last year for a 4th or 5th round pick. And then we got Najee Harris for a future 1st, and Mac Jones, who was just a throwaway at that point. Taking a look at the roster, you got Aaron Jones, Najee Harris, Tavion Thomas, who we just drafted in this past draft, Pierre Strong, who hasn't really became anything for us. Then we got Tank Bigsby, who we signed as a UDFA. Take a look at the fullback, we got nothing. Take a look at the wide receivers, we got Juju Smith-Schuster in free agency. We drafted Jermaine Burton last season. De'Ami Brown we traded. We traded Jonnu Smith in the 5th for De'Ami. Kyle Ford we got in this past draft. We got Keon Coleman in this past draft. Roman Wilson we got last draft, the season before. Donovan McCulley we just got in this last draft as well. So this is the wide receiver room. It is lackluster. Maybe we add something to help out Caleb Williams if we see some positive signs from the offense. We got Hunter Henry, who ended up being a superstar, regressed down to a star. He's 89 overall. He's been one of our top targets. We also drafted Michael Mayer in the 2nd round, in the 1st round, 2 drafts ago when we got when we drafted Roman Wilson and things like that. So Michael Mayer has been a great addition to the team. We also got Cole Kmet, who we just got in free agency this year. Dalton Keene we've had for a couple seasons. Ryan Hayes we drafted not this past draft, but the draft before. He's still a star dev. He's starting left tackle for us. We moved Isaiah Wynn inside, where he's starting left guard. We re-signed him. He's all set. David Andrews we still have. We pretty much kept this offensive line intact. Michael Wenwu, we had to franchise tag him to keep him around, but he's still here. And then we got Trent Brown, who's our right tackle. We just signed him to a massive deal, so he'll be our right tackle for the rest of the cycle. And then Wanya Morris was a star dev that we drafted from the not last draft, but the draft before. But unfortunately, regression hit him, and now he's a normal dev, so he ain't gonna amount to much for us. Taking a look at the defensive end, so we run a 4-3. We got Josh Uche playing the left end right now. 80 overall. He's developed okay. Wish he developed a little bit more, but 80's not bad. He's got 87 finesse move. We could only build him up to 85 from there on. We need rolls and XP for him to get even better. Let's take a look at where he is. He's close to the next. He's gonna get to 81 soon. So Brenton Cox we got from the draft before, not this past draft, but the draft before. He didn't really earn anything. He's just a normal dev, just a good backup for now. Takaris McKinley, he might get cut in this little spree of cuttings that we have to do. Keyshawn Silver, we just drafted. He was a defensive tackle, has good athletics to play the end, good finesse moves, so we moved him to left end. We're hoping we get something for him as far as a development trait. Desmond Evans, same thing. We just drafted him this past draft, both from North Carolina. We drafted a few guys from North Carolina. Right end, we got Matthew Judon, who's regressed immensely. He started as an edge threat, a right outside linebacker. Regressed to star last season, and now he's regressed even further, so he's just going downhill for us, but we still got him. He actually might end up being cut, who knows. Right now he's fine though. Isaiah Thomas, 6'5", 265, star dev, just add some youth and some guaranteed XP as far as being a star, needing less to upgrade. He's still wazing away from being a everyday starter. Then we got Chance Williams, who's somebody that we just drafted out of Miami, and then we drafted Demon Clowney out of Ole Miss, who's got really good speed, really good acceleration, and could potentially be a key factor on that defensive line if he ends up being a star dev or something like that. Defensive tackles, we just grabbed Grover Stewart in free agency. We got Javon Hargrave that we got into free agency the year before, and we just re-signed him. And then we got Christian Barmore, who we're trying to develop a little bit more. He'll take over as the number one. He hasn't really developed much since season one. Cade Hall, we signed just for depth. Julius Welshoff, we took the draft before, not this previous draft, but the one before. And then we got Ricky Correa, who we just took this recent draft. So our defensive tackle, our defensive line, we got a lot of bodies. We might be cutting a lot of them. Taking a look at the left outside linebacker, we got Alex Anzalone, who's a decent little pickup. We just signed him in free agency right after the draft. Raekwon McMillan, who we re-signed a couple seasons ago, just to have as a backup. Kaiser White, we signed in free agency, last free agency. We also got Michael Walker, who we just signed in free agency. We got DeMarvion Overshone, who we drafted 2 drafts ago. Then we got Cameron McGrone, who's actually developed real nicely. I think he started as a 68. I wonder how far progression history goes. I doubt it goes that far back. It doesn't. But he started as like a 68, 67, between 66 and 68, somewhere around there. Now he's up to an 82. He progressed pretty nicely for us, playing that right outside linebacker, good athleticism. We also got Kaliki Hudson, who we signed in free agency this past free agency, so he's a nice little addition with some athleticism. And then a big guy we got was Keely Ringo, not this past draft, but the draft before, out of Georgia. He came out the gate as a superstar for us, has been our number one ever since. We got him 7th overall. Then we got Eli Ricks actually in the 2nd round. With like the 28th pick in the 2nd round. He ended up being a superstar X factor out the gate, but Madden regression hit him, and now he's down to a star. He's still viable, 83 overall, good speed, good size, so we're happy to have him. We got Amani Oware. I absolutely, we gotta cut that because we ain't pronouncing that. We ain't pronouncing that. But we signed him in free agency. He's just another addition to the backfield just to give us some depth. We got Marcus Jones, who's developed okay, nothing too great. He has great athleticism. Then we got JoJuan Williams, who's just been along for the ride pretty much. We signed Micah Hyde in free agency, kind of gave him a bad contract, so we're hoping that he doesn't he doesn't regress too fast for us, or if he does regress, he retires. Then we got Jabril Peppers, who's been a staple of the defense for 3 seasons already. Quandre Diggs, we just got in free agency actually like last week or the week before. He was just sitting there, so we said we might as well just grab him. Miles Battle is a corner that we drafted 2 drafts ago. 6'4", 205, good speed, good athleticism. Just moved him to free safety. We got Kyle Duggar, Jordan Fuller, who we got in free agency. Kyle Duggar we just re-signed. Then we got Brendan Schuler, who is a nice little piece just because he's got that great athleticism at the strong safety. But that's basically where we are now. We made a lot of moves. As you can tell, the team's a little bit different. We had two really bad seasons. This season, we're hoping for a little bit better. Let's take you through the schedule just to see what we have as far as the league, as far as our schedule. We're not going to go to the league schedule. We'll go to our schedule. But for the regular season, we start off with the Jets on the road with Fallen. We got to deal with Fallen week 1. We split every season so far with him. Hopefully, we could come out with a win. Hopefully, we could sweep him this time around. We got the Rams and DK, who's always a tough matchup. The Super Bowl, he actually won the Super Bowl season 2 this past season. The Bills, who we haven't been able to pick up a game on yet. We're hoping we could get one there. Then we got A-Rod. We actually lost 2 in season 1. We gave him our pick, so hopefully we can come out with a win here. Then you got the Colts and JC Clutch. We played him last season. We ended up on the bad end of it. I think he won by a touchdown or maybe a little bit more than that. Then we got the Seahawks. Hopefully we can come out with a win there. That's going to be a tough matchup. The 49ers, used to playing him. Hopefully we can come out with a win there. Ant Dog, and I talk a lot of shit about Ant Dog as well. Then we got Q with the Dolphins. We split every season so far. Hopefully we could split here as well. Kurt with the Lions. Haven't played him yet this cycle. Hopefully we could come out with a win there. HD we actually just lost to last season in a close one. He ended up coming down and getting a game-winning drive. The Titans we haven't played yet. The Cardinals we played in preseason. We were able to win. It probably won't be the same in the regular season, but we will give it our best shot. Hype Mike and the Jaguars, who just got Justin Fields. Then you got the Texans, who are coming to town. Drama Man with the Texans. Don't really have a quarterback. We'll see what happens by that time. Maybe he trades for somebody. Then we got the Bills, Dolphins, and Jets wrapping up the season. So we don't face our division mates the second time around until the end of the season after facing them pretty early. I mean, we do get the Dolphins week 9, but we got the Bills week 3 and the Jets week 1. So big gap before we play them again. So taking a look at the players we got to cut. So we got to make some big decisions as far as cutting players. Quarterback we're probably not going to cut. We got 3 right now. We have to maintain 3 just for the league. We could cut one of these guys. We're probably going to cut Tank Bigsby. He's not really worth anything at this point. We got Aaron Jones, who we could cut and get some cap space. But we'll hold on to 4 for now because some of this might change. Taking a look at the fullback, we got nothing. Taking a look at wide receiver, we're definitely going to make some cuts here. We're probably going to cut De'Ami Brown. He's now a normal dev. No reason to hold on to him. Taking a look with everything else, we're going to get rid of at least one more person. Probably do Jermaine Burton, put him on the practice squad. So Jermaine Burton on the practice squad. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 right now. We're gonna hold on to 5. We're gonna cut Dalton Keene. We don't care about the cap penalty. He's not worth that much. But we got Cole Kmet, Michael Mayer, and Hunter Henry toting the tight end room. Left tackle, the offensive line, we're not going to be able to touch. I think we're all set there. Taking a look, we got Keyshawn Silver. We're probably going to hold on to him because he could get a dev. We are going to cut Takaris McKinley. We'll get rid of him. Bretton Cox, we're probably going to put on the practice squad, so let's move him to the practice squad. So we're down to 2 left ends. Taking a look at this side of things, these 2 are up for a dev, so we're going to hold on to them. We're going to hold on to Isaiah Thomas for now. Judon, maybe we cut. Maybe we cut Judon. We're going to hold on to him for now. Taking a look here, we're going to move Julius Welshoff to the practice squad. We're going to move Cade Hall to the practice squad. We are going to cut Javon Hargrave. We'll take the cap penalty for now, and then we're going to rock with these 3. It could definitely change. We could bring somebody back. We can move some people around. Left outside linebacker, we're not touching middle linebacker. We could move somebody, but we're going to hold on to it for now. Right outside linebacker, we're good. Corner, We're probably going to cut Joe Juwan. No reason to hold on to him. We can't, that's right, Ringo's injured. So we got to hold 4, so we're not going to touch anybody else. Miles Battle might go back to corner just so we can operate a little more freely. We got two more players to cut. So Miles Battle, we're probably going to hold on to. We'll put him on the practice squad. We'll take the strong safety. We'll put Schuler on the practice squad. And that's about it. So that was actually a little easier than expected. We got a bunch of guys on the practice squad. Let's take a look at our practice squad right now and see if we can pick up some more guys to put on the practice squad. So practice squad, as of right now, we got 6 altogether. We got 6 more that we could add. So let's go into free agency. Let's see. Actually, let's hold off on that because we don't want to add people and then we got to maneuver. We might as well wait unless there's somebody interesting on that's eligible right now. You got Karis Jackson. Take a look at the quarterbacks. We might add a quarterback there just because. What's the throw powers like? Got Bo Nix with 90. You got anybody with speed? Bailey Fisher. Demetrius Davis. Sean Clifford, DJ Perry. Nobody too crazy, to be honest. So we'll probably go for throw power. If we get somebody, we'll hold off for now for the quarterbacks. Take a look at the running backs. Tank Bigsby we just cut. Is there somebody we want to put on the practice squad right now? Maybe Sean Silvers. We want high change of direction. Maybe Evan Hull. Jabari Small, Jace McLennan, Byron Caldwell, got Tank Bigsby there, John Lovett, they got no change of direction though. Nobody really we want. Anybody as a fullback that we want. Let's see if anybody's got a pretty good lead block. Got Russ that has good lead block with 80. The impact block is okay. Take a look at some of the wide receivers. What we got for speed? Naylor, Jeray Jenkins, Cooper. Anything with crazy acceleration? Naylor, that's crazy acceleration. What's we 6'3", 202? I mean, that 85 speed is a little too low. A little too low though. Anybody else that really? Nobody else really, moves the needle. Spec catch. Weiss is up there with 87. Catching traffic. Thrash is up there with 92. Anybody with good catch and catching traffic? Nobody really. Really nobody to add to the practice squad so far. Hudson Henry maybe. I don't mind Hudson Henry. Hendershot. Ford. Connor Hayward. Easton Dean. Who's got good catching traffic? Connor Hayward actually doesn't look too bad, but he's 5'11". And don't really want a 5'11" tight end. Easton Dean 6'6", so that's interesting. .6'5", 257. What's the run block like? 53. Tyler Fromm. Nick Muse. We'll go with Nick Muse. We'll add him to the practice squad. Alright, taking a look at the tackles. Anybody interesting? Anybody with crazy run block? That would be interesting. 71. He's got 82 pass block finesse. And so let's just bring him to the practice squad. So that's another one. See if there's anybody else we want to really add. Turn is interesting with that 94 strength, I will say that. Anybody else? It's a 78 run block from Doug Nestor. What's the strength? 86 strength, not that great. Nolan Potter, who's actually pretty decent, so we'll sign him to the practice squad. Byron Young, I'm going to look for somebody with high block shed. Or sort of high block shed. $79 is not bad. I want somebody that could, recognize the play a little bit. Has decent pursuit. We'll do Brendan Jennings. All right. What's the pursuit like? 81, 82. Pretty good tackling as well. 84 speed, 82, 88. I'm gonna go with Mike Rose. Got somebody with speed. Nobody really with speed. Crazy acceleration though. What's this finesse move? 59. That's low. Anybody with crazy power move? Yeah, alright. Take a look at some of the corners out there. 93 speed. 92 speed, 93, 93, 90. Take a look at some of the free safeties. Bubba Bolden. You might be interesting. Let's go with somebody with hit power. Go with Bubba Bolden. I like Bubba Bolden. Oh, nope. We ran out of slots anyway. Alright, so, we made our cuts. We've done everything. You got the rundown of where we are right now. Let's jump into the depth chart and what it's going to look like real quick. And then that's pretty much going to do it. We want Caleb Williams as a starter. Starting running back is going to be Najee Harris. We got to move him out of fullback. Starting fullback is going to be Cole Kmet probably, after we put him as the backup here. So go to fullback. We're going to go Cole Kmet. Najee Harris is the number 2. Starting halfback, Najee Harris. Then we're going to go Aaron Jones. Actually, yeah, we'll go Aaron Jones for now. He has a 91 overall. Taking a look at the wide receivers. Number 1 is going to be Juju. Followed by Roman Wilson, and then Coleman's going to be there, and then Ford would wrap it up. I'm taking a look at that could change as well with the after we're all done with the DDT that comes out actually tonight at Advance, so that's going to be interesting. Roman Wilson is fine. We're going to put who else we're going to put in the slot right now? Probably Keon Coleman. And then Juju. We'll rock like that. We like to have some speed. Some speed in the slot. Actually, I wouldn't mind doing that. No, we'll hold it for now. Taking a look at the tight ends, we already did Michael Mayers number 1, Hunter Henry number 2, Cole Kmet following. Left tackle, we don't have to talk about. Left guard's good. Center's good. Right guard, if the offensive line is all set. Taking a look at the left end, we're going to rock with Uche, with Clowney probably being that number. Actually, we're going to hold off on Clowney. We're going to probably put, what's his face? Desmond Evans up there. Probably be that number 3. Then right end, we got Isaiah Thomas. It's going to go to Judon, Isaiah Thomas, and Chance Williams. We're going to put our boy Demon Clowney up there. Probably switch him with Isaiah Thomas for now. No, we'll put Isaiah Thomas for where is it? Where's Isaiah Thomas? We'll probably switch him with a Chance. Chance has a good chance for a dev. No pun intended. Chance has a good chance. Barmore is our number 1. We're going to switch that. Barmore is going to be our number 2. Number 3 actually is going to be somebody else that has high block shed that can move inside. So we got 75 from him. That's good. And then we'll put Isaiah Thomas in there as the number 3. Just that pass rusher inside. Would be interesting to see how he performs inside. You know, doesn't really have the strength, but he is somebody that would be interesting. Maybe we actually put Judon. Judon doesn't seem like he beats too bad as a defensive tackle. Maybe that's something we play around with. And then where's Silver? Oh, where's Isaiah Thomas? Switch him with Chance. We'll rock like that. Left outside linebacker, we got DeMarvion Overshown. That's what we're gonna rock with. Kaiser White and Overshown in the middle. Then we got Cam McGrone as the right outside linebacker. We might actually switch this, put Cam McGrone as the left outside linebacker. Let's see, we'll do this. Cam McGrone. Actually, you know what? We're just going to leave it the way it is. It's easier for the training. Cam McGrone. Or what we're going to do actually, since I got you here, we'll do it right now. Nope. That's not what I want. We gotta move him. We gotta move him around. Yeah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. We'll do that depth chart. I haven't made a decision on, you know, how we're gonna do that. But let's go over to corner. We were just at right outside linebacker. We're gonna rock with McGrone, Kaiser White in the middle, Overshown at the left outside linebacker. Taking a look at the corners, we got Eli Ricks as the number 1. Usually it would be Ringo. Can I put him as the number 1 right now? Yes, I can. So what we're gonna do is get Ringo there. We got Marcus Jones, and then we're gonna switch this. We're gonna get somebody with some decent speed. It's probably gonna have to be Jabril right now. You want somebody with decent speed that has good pursuit as well and good tackling. He's up to a 75. Got a 79 right here with Jordan Fuller. What's his speed? 87 speed's a little too low though. So we'll rock with Jabril there. He'll be fine there. Taking a look at the free safeties right now, we got Micah Hyde, Jabril Peppers, and Quandre Diggs. And then we got Kyle Duggar and Jordan Fuller wrapping it up on the strong safety side. Kick return right now is Marcus Jones. We're cool with that. He's just a special teams guy for us. Marcus Jones is also the punt returner. Third down back, we're actually going to go with Tavion Thomas, who's actually the best third down back we have. He's going to be that number 1 third down back. Power running back, we're going to go with Najee, then Tavion. Slot wide receiver, we're going with Roman Wilson, Keon Coleman, Juju Smith-Schuster, as we said earlier. Russian left end, we're going to go with, we're going to go with Demon Clowney. With Demon Clowney. Demon Clowney will be that Russian left end. Russian right end might be Chance. We're going to rock with Uche for now. He's got 69 block shed. Isaiah Thomas has a little bit better block shed. Is there somebody else that could potentially be in a better spot if they were there? I think we're going to rock with Uche. I think Uche is the best choice there. Russian defensive tackle. Now this is where we could get a little freaky. We're gonna put Jude on in the middle, see how he does with Christian Barmore. Maybe that create some interesting matchups. Then we're gonna have Grover Stewart stay there. He's gonna rock as the third Russian defensive tackle. Sub linebacker is pretty much gonna be what it is. Cameron Grown, Kyle Duggar, and then Kaiser White. Probably take out Kaiser White, to be honest, and we'll go with DeMarvion Overshown. Taking a look at the slot corners, we got Jabril Peppers and Quandre Diggs, and then Jordan Fuller. Is that what we want to rock with? We can move Micah Hyde in there. We can move Duggar in there. That's probably what we're gonna rock with. And then we'll just put Jordan Fuller on the. Maybe put Jordan Fuller as the defensive, as the free safety or the strong safety. What's his change of direction at? 82, 84, 82, 84, 91, 85, 86, 93. I mean, it is what it is. We're going to rock like that. But that's pretty much it. That's going to be the depth chart. That's how your starting lineup is going to look. It could change week to week based on opponent. But this is the team we got to deal with, and we'll see if we can come out with some wins. This is the intro to the series, and hopefully we can keep this going. Hopefully I have enough time to do so. But thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.